It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBSports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
Steinert High School in Hamilton Township. This is the Trentonian pregame show on the WBCB Sports Network. This NJSIAA Central Jersey Group 3 boys soccer final between Steinert and Long Branch is brought to you by our amazing sponsors. Hello, everyone. A very pleasant good afternoon to you all. Alongside Rich Fisher, I'm Andrew Myers. It's always exciting when hardware is up for grabs, but today's match is for more than a sectional title and a spot in the Group 3 tournament. Steinert is trying to complete the final chapter of their revenge story with dates back to last year's final. A 36-year wait serves as the prelude. Meanwhile, Long Branch has rid itself of its early season troubles and enters this game as arguably the hottest team in the state. The Green Wave haven't tasted sectional glory since 1997 and would cap the perfect Cinderella story with a win today. Fish, I don't know about you, but I'm pumped up to be here. We have two teams more than deserving of lifting a trophy. I open the floor to you for your thoughts on this exhilarating tie.
Well, it is. I mean, here we are again for the second straight season. We have Steinert one win away from that elusive sectional title, the first one, looking for the first one since 1988. And I'm not sure their full sectional history since that year, but I do know I was at the game in 2011, the Central Jersey Group 4 final, which they lost to East Brunswick. And last year, of course, they lost that heartbreaking shootout at Robbinsville in the CJ3 finals. But they've clawed their way back to this point with a hardworking, defensive-minded team on which each player knows their assignment, performs it well. But like you said, do not be fooled by Long Branch's 11-10 record and number 9 seed.
Yeah, so Long Branch, the Green Wave, crazy story to their season. Started out terribly, 2 wins in their first 12. They've ripped off 9 straight wins. I mentioned one of the hottest teams in the state coming into this contest. But Fish, what do we really know about this Green Wave team?
Well, here's what's really impressive. In this 9-game winning streak, they were 2-10, by the way. And what happened is they were a very inexperienced team. And a lot of young guys, a lot of juniors and everything, and they played in a brutally tough division in the Shore Conference. So they were taking their licks as they were trying to, mesh together. What's the most impressive thing about this winning streak? Their last 7 wins have all been elimination games. 4 straight wins in the Shore Conference Coaches Cup tournament, 3 straight wins in the States. They're both win or go home. They blanked Hopewell 2-0 in the first round of the state, so I'm sure Anthony Tessine maybe tapped Eddie Gola for some information there. And then the prize jewel of this winning streak came in the quarterfinals when Long Branch was down 2-0 at halftime and scored 3 second-half goals to beat top-seeded Colts Neck. And a lot of observers felt Colts Neck was the odds-on favorite as the team to beat in this section. So the Green Wave, they're riding a green wave of confidence, I guess you could say. After that win, they easily got past 3-0 over Middletown. Like you said, they last won in 97, but this is their third sectional final in the last 6 years. They lost to Hopewell in 21 in the CJ3 finals, and they lost to Hunterdon Central in CJ4 in 2019. Both of these teams have sharpened their skills against some strong regular season competition, but shockingly, and I'm shocked because Shore Conference is so good, Long Branch is the lone Shore Conference team left in the tournament, while the Colonial Valley Conference has a team playing in 5 of the 6 sectional finals. Now, what do we know about Long Branch? They have a lot of skilled players. They have a mixture of some guys that are either really tall or really small. Coach Anthony Tessine said they don't have any in-between size players. Junior Thomas Silva Ferreira is their leading scorer with 9 goals. Junior Johan Gomez has 8. Both of these guys are strong at creating and finishing. Silva is a big-bodied, physical player. Gomez is a left-footed player playing with a lot of confidence. Then they got his center back, Evan Santiago. He's come up, and he's on set pieces. He scored 3 goals on free kicks in this tournament. So Tessine says this team's a mixture between Red Bank and Burlington Township, who the Spartans beat 1-0 both times in the previous 2 state games. Like Red Bank, the Green Wave likes the ball at their feet, but they'll be a little more aggressive than the Bucks were in trying to move the ball forward. And one other guy Steiner has to watch is Chris De Oliveira Santos, who has 6 goals and 7 assists. He's really good at creating opportunities. So that's what we know about Long Branch.
Yeah, so the Green Wave looking to continue the Cinderella run would be 10 wins in a row if they won today, and their first sectional title since 1997. The Spartans, we mentioned it, looking for their first sectional title since 1988. Heartbreaker in the final last year to Robbinsville. But the Spartans, they're at home this year as opposed to being away last year. 3 straight wins at home in this tournament. They've been home the entire tournament as the 3 seed, and Fish, they're 80 minutes away from an unprecedented win in the last 36 years.
Yeah, and they're going to try to shut down that Long Branch attack like they usually do. They're going to try to defend all over the field. They've done it so well this year. Spartans have won their last 2 games, 1-0, have upped their season total to 11 shutouts. As we say all the time, goalie Dennis Tchaikovsky and his back 3 of Elliot Morris, Jake Riley, and Ryan Tchaikovsky have been nothing short of outstanding. But again, the midfielders and forwards have done a great job of keeping opposing team from oftentimes reaching that attacking third. The goals can come from anywhere. But the really dangerous offensive guys are, Chris DeMarco, Chris Vega, Tyler and Matt Taffro, and Braden Quinn can also be watched. Aside from its Colts Neck win, Long Branch has been scoring first a lot during its winning streak. And Anthony Tessine said he'd love nothing better than to get one early, put a little doubt in the Green Wave. Now, if I had to point to 3 things that would favor Steinert in this game, and you kind of brought a couple of them up, it's playing with a senior-dominated team. Long Branch has a lot of underclassmen. A lot of times in this situation, that hunger and that urgency to win, knowing it's your last shot, is a bit higher in the guys that know they could be playing in their last game. Then there's the fact Steinert reached this game last year. They know what the pressure is. They can adapt to it. And finally, like you said, Steinert's playing on this home grass field, which they always feel is an advantage, and they just feel so confident. And they feel they have an advantage because this is grass and so many teams play on turf. Then you got Long Branch. They're playing with the house money. They're riding that confidence coming in here. Young and brash, feels it can do anything. So like we've seen up to this point, this is going to be another tight, gut-wrenching game for Spartan fans and for Long Branch fans. And there's a lot of them I saw out in the parking lot. They got banners and everything else out there. And they were shocked to find out that we have 2 teams that are green and white. So, look, whatever happens, the winner plays at the site of the South Jersey Group 3 champion, and that game is being fought for between Morristown and Shawnee. So either Long Branch or Spartan will be at either Morristown or Shawnee next week in the state semifinals, but that's in the future. I'm excited to see what happens today.
Yeah, both teams lining up here. The officials will chat with them and make sure everybody's on the same page before we get things going. And we mentioned the youth of this Long Branch squad in the starting 11, 6 juniors and a sophomore in that starting 11 for Long Branch. So it's certainly a young squad, but there have been a lot of games. We mentioned the elimination factor. They've ran through the Shore Conference Cup, and now they're a win away from this Central Jersey Group 3 championship. But Steinert, we talked about it, 36 years in the making. They were so close to winning last year and reaching that Group 3 tournament, and now they find themselves again 80 minutes away and on home turf this time to try to break it through. We saw just a bunch of students here, Fish, to our right, coming out, swarming out here.
I think they're letting everybody out a little early today. Maybe if anybody has study hall or gym class or something like that. And there's going to be a lot of alumni here, too, I think. There was a lot here the other day for the semifinal. I saw Sean Gardner. He's a really good referee now in the CVC, and he was a standout player on that 1988 team. He was an All-American sweeper. And if anybody can appreciate the defensive effort that this Steinert team puts forth, it's Sean Gardner, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Steinert has been built on defense for a while now, especially this season. They've been proving it throughout this tournament as well. Today's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: Revere Restaurant, the Capital Health System, Team Toyota, New Jersey Education Association, Haldeman Ford Subaru, Saul Funeral Homes, Hamilton Township Education Association, Hamilton Township Animal Shelter, Hyundai of Trenton, the Trentonian, and the Hamilton Township Division of Health. Alongside Rich Fisher, I'm Andrew Myers. Thanks for joining us on this Friday afternoon on WBCB Sports Network. 4th straight Steinert game we've had. We've covered all 4 of their Central Jersey Group 3 tournament games. Started out with that first round win against Lakewood, 5-2. And it's been a couple of tight matchups in the semis and the quarters. A 1-0 win against Red Bank Regional in the quarters, and then a semifinal win against Burlington Township with the same score line.
I'm a little let down. A couple of alumni are not showing any interest in this game. I texted two of my buddies who I graduated with and told them we're doing this game. Turn it on and support your alma mater. And one guy didn't answer, and the other guy said he's clipping his toenails.
Can't be bothered with this.
No,
what we think is going to be a really fun high school soccer matchup.
He's got more important things to do.
Yes,
so
yes. His loss, Fish.
That's all right. In his mind, it's not a loss. He'd
Sure.
rather have a well manicured foot. And there's the chef, Brian Giolella, stopping by, and he had a busy day a couple of games ago.
Scoreboard operator here at
Clock
Steinert.
operator,
Yes.
yeah, scoreboard operator.
So the referees are going to have the coin toss here, I guess, to figure out who's going to get the ball first. Mentioned Long Branch in their 9-game winning streak. Steinert's been pretty hot as of late, too. Of course, the 3 straight wins in this tournament to get to the final, but they have 7 wins in their last 9 games. Those 2 losses in that span was CVC semifinal loss to Princeton and then a tune-up match loss to Monroe. The Spartans have turned it back on, especially defensively. Just 2 goals allowed in their 3 games in this tournament. 5-2 win to Lakewood, a pair of 1-0 wins in the semis and quarterfinal.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Like on paper, everything points to Steinert because of the experience and the being here and being at home. But as we've seen in soccer, anything can happen. I mean, it's the most worn-out cliche on the face of the earth. Anything can happen, but it's true. It's said all the time because you really don't know what and like we said, Long Branch is, as far as Long Branch is concerned, they're coming in here 9-0. They've just they've just been playing like with so much confidence and everything, and they feel they can win. And Steinert knows that they're up against it. And here's the other thing, though. You look at 5 of these teams that are in the state sectional finals from the CVC. 4 of them were in that CVC tournament semifinals. Mm-hmm. So they've been sharpening their skills against really good competition to get to this point. And I don't know if five sectional champs would be a record or not. I do know there were 4 state champs in the mid-'70s. I don't know if another sectional champ snuck in there and got to a state semi, but I don't remember 5 sectional finalists. So, whatever happens, the CVC can hold its head proud. I mean, I'm sure they'd love to have at least a few of these teams be playing on, what is it, Tuesday that the semifinals are?
I believe so,
yeah.
Yes. It'll be the same format again, Tuesday and then Friday, what we've had here with this sectional tournament. And, yeah, the 4 CVC semifinals for the inaugural CVC semifinal. Steinert and Princeton topping Steinert in that one. Then Princeton went on to win the CVC tournament, knocking off Notre Dame in the final. Notre Dame beating Robbinsville. That was the first loss of the season for the Ravens in that CVC semifinal. Now all 4 teams with a chance to win their sectional tournament and continue their season. The loss, of course, would end it for either team. And Long Branch, like you said, Fish, playing with house money here. An 11-10 record, 9 straight victories. Nobody thought they would be in this position after a 2-10 start, and the numbers really are fascinating. They started the season 0-6. They didn't score a goal until their 5th game. They were 2-10 in their first 12 games, and they were outscored 25-14 from the opponent. Since then, 9 straight victories, a plus 29 goal differential, 33 goals scored, 4 allowed in this span.
Wow.
And just like Steinert, they've allowed only 2 goals in their first 3 games of this Central Jersey Group 3 tournament. 3-0 win against Middletown South in the semis, a 3-2 comeback win against Colts Neck in the quarters after a 2-0 first-round victory over Hopewell. Long Branch wearing white uniforms, top to bottom, with black numbers. Spartans again with their home greens and the white numbers on the back. Spartans will start things off moving right to left. The Long Branch left to right. And we're just about set to get underway in this Central Jersey Group 3 sectional final between Steinert and Long Branch here on the WBCB Sports Network. Spartans start off pretty similar starting 11 for Steinert. Dennis Tchaikovsky in net as he has been all season long. Season game number 24 for the Spartans this year, 16-4-3 record. Early whistle here will go Steinert's way.
Yeah, this group has really formed a lot of great chemistry this year, with the holdovers and the new guys. And, everybody's had pretty steady positions, pretty steady spots. And they've learned, they know their roles. That nobody tries to do too much or anything like that for Steinert. And, it's funny. Every time I talk to them, they praise Anthony Tessine and, what he tells them to do and things like that. And, they give him a lot of credit for putting them in the right spots.
Be an early corner for the Spartans, as that one's got to be cleared away by Tristan Pierre-Louise. Just over a minute into this contest, Spartans getting a corner on the far side. We talked about the youth of this Long Branch squad. 6 juniors and 1 sophomore in the starting 11. Spartans will have over half their starting lineup back. 6 players will be returning next year from their starting 11. This one launched into the box. Top of the box, it's headed off of Ryan Chakowski, but not much on it. Collected by the keeper, Carlos Gerardo Rodas.
Yeah, they do. They lose some key players. They lose, 2 of their 3 back line guys and their goalie, and they also lose the Tafro brothers. But, guys like Chris DeMarco and Chris Vega, they got some guys to build around. But, hey, that's next year. Let's see what they can do in this game.
Yeah, definitely locked into this year as well. But just speaking on the good pipeline, there's a giveaway there from Zach Barton. Long Branch with a chance here on the counterattack. Barton coming back in on a tackle. Whistle goes. Steiner up in arms. They don't like the call. It's going to be a Long Branch free kick in a pretty decent position.
Yeah, very decent.
See who's over it here for the Green Wave.
One. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This one will be from about 30 yards out.
Again, this team has been pretty good at scoring first.
Evan, get wide. Come on.
They kind of feed off of that and then get more confidence.
I believe it's number 9, Thomas Silva, over it. 4-man wall for the Spartans. And then another wall being formed just to the right of it. Both arms go up for Silva. Here's his shot, goes into the wall. The Spartans, nice job, but it's a rebound. Second attempt for Silva, and he puts it wide. And they're going to say it's deflected away, so it's going to be a corner for Long Branch.
Hey, Jordan, take it. Marvin, hurry up. Andre, get off. Marvin.
Going to be on the far side. Going over to take it is Jordan Vieira.
Goal side.
Sophomore is Vieira. One of 3 on the Long Branch roster. 1 freshman as well, Ricardo Portillo.
Yeah, this is a young team. They sometimes when you're young, you don't feel the pressure as much.
Corner kick is in to the top of the box. Similar spot. Here's a volleyed shot. Deflected away. Player goes down for Long Branch as Brendan Mendoza was the one with the shot outside the box. Gets cleared away. Spartans trying to clear out, and a good win back by Marvin Oyula. Long Branch now trying to keep the possession going. Intercepted by Tyler Tafro. He plays it out wide into space. Zach Monahan gives chase. Or Derek Monahan, excuse me. And Monahan gets around 1 defender. Loses that one, but DeMarco is there. Intercepted, though. Alejandro Lopez Flores trying to find a teammate up top, and it's intercepted back by the Spartans. Good slide tackle in there from Christopher de Oliveira Santos. And he'll go out for a Steinert throw-in. Plenty of action here in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, Long Branch looks like they're not shy about going, like we said, going forward and trying to attack. They've been playing some through balls pretty deep into the attacking zone.
The Green Wave nearly averaging 4 goals a game during this 9-game win streak. 33 goals during the last 9 wins.
Hey, Joe.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah, an unbelievable turnaround.
Yeah.
Not just losing your first 6 games, but I mentioned they didn't score
Yeah.
until their 5th game. 4 straight shutouts to open the season. Really easy to just put your head down and say, all right, this isn't our year.
Yeah, that's exactly right. What? I guess this coach deserves a lot of credit for, keeping this team hanging in there.
Yeah, Bill Rohr in his first season. And that's the other thing. His first season as head coach. It's the third straight year that they've had a different head coach, Long Branch.
Wow.
And they've been successful. They haven't had a losing season since 2016. So been a successful program. And, of course, we
Right.
mentioned they were in the Group 3 final in 2021 against Hopewell Valley.
Yep, and 19 against Hunter and Central. But got to go back to the 20th century before last time they won one. But even that's more recent than Steinert. They won in 97. Steinert last won in 88.
Mm-hmm. The Green Wave in Central Jersey Group 3 for the longest time, moved over to Group 4 for the last couple of seasons. Had a first-round loss to Old Bridge last year. Quarterfinal loss to South Brunswick in 2022. And there's a foul there. It'll go to Steinert. Spartans will get a free kick in their offensive half. 5 consecutive winning seasons for the Green Wave. If they lose today, they would finish at 11-11. So if they win today, it would secure a 6th consecutive winning season.
And did you say the other day 16 wins is the most Anthony Tessines had?
Yes, they had 16 wins last year. It was their most since 2015, which was the first year for Todd
Ooh,
Jacobs.
ooh,
As this header goes over the bar, it's off a defender. It'll be a goal kick a corner kick for the Spartans.
So Anthony Tessines could set his own personal record today with a win, right?
Yeah, 16-5-1 were the Spartans last year. 9th season under Anthony Tessines, 7 straight winning years.
16-4-3 this year, correct?
Yep.
Forgot to jot that down.
Second corner for Steinert. This time on the near side, players coming in. Here's a cross, goes through everybody. A player goes down. It's Elliot Morris. This one out of the box, cleared away by Long Branch. It'll be a throw in for Steinert.
Both teams, some decent opportunities early in the game.
Long throw in. Cleared back in toward Taffro. Cleared away by Long Branch. Here's a awkward pass. It's not quite what the defender wanted, but it works out anyway. Long Branch trying to clear out defensively now. Good header, won by. Cleared up. Here's Oyula. Plays it ahead. Good touch by one of the captains, Thomas Silva. Or excuse me, it's Johan Gomez, number 11. His pass forward is intercepted. Spartans try to retain possession. Good push forward by Brendan Mendoza. Now the whistle goes. Steinert call for the foul. Anthony Tessines with his hands up.
Good body, Brandon. Way to be, kid. Hey, somebody get on him, though.
You got to watch these guys. They are dangerous on the restarts.
Alejandro Lopez Flores over this free kick. Cross in, top of the box, cleared away by the Spartans. Battle for it. Taffro comes over, and out there, Monahan picks up. Monahan taking it in the middle of the field now. Splits 2 defenders. One back by Evan Santiago. Santiago goes down, whistle blows, and it's a foul on the Spartans. Evan Santiago, mentioned him at the top of the broadcast. A goal in all 3 of the previous games for Long Branch. 5 goals, 2 assists for the senior.
Yeah, and all 3 of those goals have come on restarts.
Have a game winner against Middletown South and Hopewell Valley. So punch forward by Lopez Flores.
But these names and numbers are little on this Long
I
Branch
know,
roster,
it's tough.
aren't they?
Yeah, and the grade is messing me up too next to it with the numbered grades, the 12 and 11s too. It's kind of gets me, but we'll get it down. We'll get it down,
We
Fish.
got it. We'll get it.
Still early.
At least we have the roster. Some
Yes.
guys don't even get his roster. So
Very true. Thankful for these 2 coaches that want us to get their players' names and numbers right.
Yes.
Player goes down for Long Branch, edge of the box. Green Wave still with it. There's a left-footed shot, not a much power behind it, as that was Johan Gomez. Quick punt here from Tchaikovsky, trying to get it forward to Narkin. 4 defenders in front of him. It's won by a Long Branch defender, but not very far, as Matt Taffro picks up, and he's clipped from behind. Marvin Oyula called for the foul, and it'll be a free kick for Steinert. 10 minutes into this one, no score.
It's interesting. This game's a little more wide open than what we've seen early in these games. A lot of times these teams haven't seen each other. It's kind of like a feeling out process, and everybody's kind of playing it tight to the vest. See, these 2 teams are kind of opening it up a little bit.
Elliot Morris over this free kick for the Spartans. Knocks it into the box. It's to the top, cleared away. Here's a shot from the top, deflected off. It's going to be offside here.
Yeah.
Flag is up for the Spartans as that ball goes into the back of the net.
Yep, everybody knew it too. There was no knee-jerk celebration after he scored.
No arguments or anything. Chris DeMarco was in there, the player that was offside.
We got to be smart there, right? No more set pieces.
Ball stays in the air, back and forth in the middle of the field.
This is without a doubt the biggest crowd we've seen here this year.
Yeah, the entire fence along the far side of the field. You can see it on your broadcast.
Yeah, both schools too.
Lined up, yeah.
Come on! Come this way! Ollie, get that
Good win
ball.
back there by the Spartans, and then a good step in from Lopez Flores, winning it back for Long Branch. Whistle goes. Anthony Tessine screams out to his team, stop fouling. Plenty of whistles going against Steinert.
Andre!
First 11 minutes or so.
Jordan! Goal side! Andre off.
Refreshing to see a coach yell at his players to stop fouling instead of
Yes.
yelling at the ref saying, that's not a foul.
Yes. Yeah, we saw both coaching staffs. This one goes in and knocks away both coaching staffs in the semifinal matchup. I don't think they were too happy with the officiating crew. Pinballed back and forth off of Monahan and Tafro.
Tassine's right, though. I mean, you can't keep giving these guys these free kicks because they know what to do with them.
Already 3 free kicks in pretty decent areas for Long Branch in this game. Haven't capitalized on any of them, but Spartans don't want to keep putting themselves in that sort of situation. Here's Narkin bodying off one defender, takes it back into the middle of the field, loses it. Long Branch will try to restart. Oyula plays it forward, and it's out of play. Throw in for Steinert right in front of their bench. Flicked on by DeMarco, now backward. Good win, step in from Braden Quinn. Tyler Tafro with it now.
Go to your right. Take this guy away to your right. Good. Now keep it here. Hey, hard. Get in your mark. Get in your mark. Take this middle of the way. Yes, there you go.
To Riley, and Riley's pass is intercepted. Good step in there from Gomez. Back to the middle of the field, and Long Branch will switch.
Oh,
Good split there from Lopez. Flores in the shot. Did Tchaikovsky get a touch on it? They say no. It's going to be a goal kick. But an audacious effort there.
yeah. Yeah, slot that one away. Don't be giving that guy open space to fire one in.
It's Alejandro Lopez Flores with the opportunity there. 2 goals and 8 assists this season. Leads the team in assists with 8.
He wasn't interested in passing there. He made a quick move, dribbled around, and let one go. And impressive shot, just a little bit offline.
Tchaikovsky having to come off his feet there to make sure that ball went wide. Spartans survive. But yeah, something to remember there. Maybe don't give space to Alejandro Lopez Flores.
No.
Derek Monahan
Keep it here.
turning into some trouble. Nice job of turning it back, and Jacob Riley plays it forward. A slip from Chris Vega, but he stays with it.
Steinert having trouble in these past 5-6 minutes to get the ball into the attacking zone.
Great job by Derek Monahan to get away from 3 defenders. Tafro tries to turn fields, but a defender stays put. Knocked forward by Riley. Perez gives chase, but it's cleared away by Long Branch. It'll stay in play down the line. Not a bad ball, actually.
Nope.
And racing forward is Thomas Silva, battling with Elliot Morris. Morris now racing to try to keep the ball away from being a corner, and he does so successfully as he knocks it out for a throw-in.
Yeah, great job by Morris right there. That's, he stuck right with him, wasn't going to let him get the ball, and if he did, he wasn't going to give him an easy shot. And then, like you said, avoided the avoided the corner kick by not letting it go over the end line. So those are are they giving him a corner? What are they doing? We can't see.
I'm not sure. Referee's going over now, maybe having a word with the assistant ref. I guess they're maybe going to discuss this. We'll leave the initial call is a throw-in. Yeah, we're kind of blocked by the Steinert bench. All the Steinert substitutes
Not kind of.
standing in front of us.
We
Yeah.
are.
Yeah. 2 referees discussing here. And the ref coming back over. Clock still running. We might add some time to the clock here.
Which I hate to do.
And now we hear the referee.
Oh, he's giving
And
a
it's
yellow.
going to be a yellow card for I guess, I don't know what you would call that, dress violation or whatever. One of the players had earrings on.
And the ref, he goes, I hate to do this. He just told Bill Roy, I hate to do this.
Got to go by the rules, though.
Yeah.
And that player was Jordan Vieira. So I'm not sure if he's the one who gets the yellow card or just a bench yellow card, because the referee came over and issued it to the manager.
Jordan came out. So, yeah, but you're right. If he gets another yellow, I don't know if he's out or if it was a bench. You're right.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah, that is a throw-in. All right.
So the restart here for Long Branch, throw in, and an avoidable yellow card there for Long Branch, what they'll play on. Jordan Vieira with earrings in. Can't have jewelry on, so yellow card issued. And now here's a counterattack opportunity for the Spartans. Matias Perez trying to find space on the far side, knocks it ahead, but Long Branch stays tough, and Gerardo Rodas.
Nice boot.
Knocks it forward now. A misplay there from the Spartans.
Yeah, Morris did it the wrong way.
And a good win back as Morris just clears it away. Thomas Silva, a name to watch on this Green Wave team leader with 12 goals. Number 9 saw him here on the near side a moment ago, battling Elliot Morris. Sure won't be the last time those two go at it today.
I'm sure, too.
There's Silva here knocking it ahead.
He has 12 goals. I thought he had 9. Okay. Good job by you.
Perez picks up for the Spartans. Matias Perez waiting patiently, gives it a turn. Now feeds him Derek Monahan. Taffro making the run on the near side. He'll knock it ahead for DeMarco. Morris steps up. Long Branch wins it back. Here's Everardo Ortiz, and it's knocked away by Steinert. And they're going to say it's Steinert throw-in, actually. Good win back by the Spartans as Matias Lopez awaits to come on for Long Branch. Oyula plays it back, cleared away by Long Branch. As
Long Branch doing a good job of defending right now.
Santos picks up and chases down the far side. Tries to find Silva. It's cleared away as stepping in was Elliot Morris.
I mean, they've definitely had the better of the play in this last stretch of minutes.
Still scoreless, 22-11 left on the clock in the first half between Steinert and the Long Branch in the Central Jersey Group 3 sectional final. And we'll see Jordan Vieira get set to come on as Thomas Silva.
Yes, minus one piece of jewelry.
Yes. Thomas Silva will get a breather.
Hey, you're going to grab Brandon. Slide Ever.
Knocked ahead. Long Branch with some space here. Here's a shot deflected. Going to go out for a corner.
Stop! Brandon! Ever, go Ever. CDM. Marvin! Cam!
Second corner for these guys?
Brandon!
Yep, second corner for Long Branch. I have both teams with a pair of corners.
Yeah.
Hey, we need one. Yo.
Jordan Vieira heading over to the far side to take it.
Goal side.
Hey, take 5, then you're going to go grab Marvin, all right? Let's go. It's all right. Let's go. Come on.
Long Branch setting up their troops in the box. Here's
now.
a cross in, a pretty decent one. It stays up for a while. Skims off the head.
Was that
Andre, stay.
Chofsky that kicked that out?
Stay.
Couldn't see. There was
Yeah, I
a
didn't
maze
quite
of
see,
bodies
yeah.
there. I wasn't sure if that was Chikowski or a
Hey, he's
defender.
coming, he's coming,
Spartans
he's coming.
cleared away. Long Branch sticking with it. Pierre Louise knocks it ahead.
Find Matus.
Good turn from Gomez, and now ball rolls out of play.
I'll tell you what, these guys have some quickness. They have some quickness, and they are skilled.
Yeah, they definitely didn't get here by accident.
Oh, no.
Certainly some talent on this Long Branch squad.
Keep it here.
Stay with him, Jordan. Stay with him here, Jordan. Stay with here. Stay.
Halfway through this first half, no score.
Good, Morris.
Chase there, and it's deflected off the body of Oyula. Santos picks up on the far side. Zach Barton trying to defend. Braden Quinn comes over, gets around him. Slide tackle in from Jakowski. Good tackle from him, and it goes out of play. It'll be a Long Branch throw.
That had the looks of becoming dangerous there for Steinert.
That's 2. Drop.
Steinert they're just bottled up right now.
Keep it here.
Good step in there from Chris Vega.
Brandon, where are you, Brandon? Come here.
Spartans will try to regroup now offensively.
You'll be good for 17.
Taking along the far side is Braden Quinn. He's taking off the ball.
Too much.
Long Branch fans get excited about that, but it's won back by Steinert.
See how
Not for long.
we're doing a good job of pressing them.
Touch it.
Played forward and now picked up by Evan Santiago. Santiago gives it a boot forward.
Over his head.
Working all
Again, these guys are playing aggressive.
Chris over there and everyone.
Over the head of Jakowski.
Not really. I thought the way Tassim was talking, I thought they'd do a little more of that short passing and working up the field, but they're doing a lot of
Chris.
long balls here.
Chris. Work here. A couple more minutes. Let's go. Work.
You're gonna grab.
Goal kick for Steinert.
Grab Chris. Tell Matush go outside. Yep.
Good win by DeMarco, and now played
Good
forward
ball.
by Tyler Tafro. Tafro tries to feed Vega, but it'll roll out of play. A couple of subs will come on for the Spartans now. Sam Narkin and Matt Tafro. Thomas Silva re-enters for Long Branch.
Come on, Matush. More in this game, bud.
Talk about the Tafro brothers, Matt and Tyler, for Steinert. Both seniors. Both impactful seniors as well. Tyler Tafro, 7 goals, 6 assists. Matt Tafro, 3 goals and 1 assist. And Matt had the game winner in the semifinal.
It's a
Some
good
play
ball
ahead,
right
looking
there.
for Silva, and
Press, get
stepping
high,
in
get high, get
on
high.
time is Tchaikovsky. Plays it back to Tchaikovsky, and Tchaikovsky just got to clear it away.
Down, boys. Let's go.
Hey, once they throw the ball and go to midfield, get the next one, all right?
See Long Branch trying to unlock. Thomas Silva, their leading scorer.
Yeah.
Throw in for the Green Wave. Played forward by Tafro, and it'll be deflected off of a Long Branch player. It'll be a Steinert throw-in.
Steinert they need a spark here. They need to get into that attacking third and knock it around a little bit. I mean, they're right now they just haven't done much of anything since that header off over the goal. That was way back in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, neither keeper really tested. Tchaikovsky for Steinert. Gerardo Rodas for Long Branch. Tchaikovsky 6 saves in the semifinal. Deflected off of the heel of Braden Quinn, and that's actually good for the Spartans. It stays with them now. DeMarco crosses it in, looking for Tyler Tafro. Cleared away by Long Branch. Now picked up by Lopez Flores. Some space in front of him. Good step and win by Chris DeMarco. DeMarco goes down with Lopez Flores.
Yeah, as soon as he had the ball, they had 3 guys on him.
Work off him. Hey, we
Knocked
got
forward,
one
looking for
ball.
Silva.
We
One
got one.
by Elliot
Why are we
Morris.
standing and watching?
And now Steinert plays it out wide to Tafro.
Brandon, that's what I'm talking about. He's going up for the ball. We need to work off him.
Steiner not afraid to play it in tight spaces. Go with the ball at their feet.
We have to do something else.
Flag goes up, whistle, and a foul called on Thomas Silva.
Just play on him. Don't grab him, that's all.
Hey,
Fine.
Tomas, you don't need to win the ball there. We want him to pass it somewhere else. Where we
A lot
have
of nervous
numbers.
faces around here.
Always tense moments, especially in a scoreless game.
Yeah, well, the way Long Branch is keeping possession here, it's like you're almost waiting for what's going to happen. But how many times do we see it happen where a team dominates and then the other team suddenly gets a quick goal and all that domination is for naught.
Knocked ahead by Lopez. Out of play, Steiner will get possession back on a throw-in.
Ooh,
Back heel through the legs of a defender.
yeah,
Spartan's able to get another body back there, though.
can't make mistakes.
Again.
Cleared over to Ortiz.
Pick your head up. pick your
Ortiz
head
now
up.
gives it off to Vieira. Vieira with some space on the near side, plays it forward. Gomez battling with Jacob Riley, gets around him. Tyler Tafro steps in though and wins it back for the Spartans. Plays it forward into space and it rolls out of play.
Marv.
Spartans on the back foot a bit here.
Yep. Well, if Steiner hasn't figured it out yet, they know now they're in a war with this team.
Long Branch staying aggressive on the attacking half.
5 minutes should be good. Okay.
Haven't really tested Tchaikovsky yet as a whistle goes, but
Yeah, Quinn draw a foul there.
Hey, let's get marks now. Get marks.
Oh, I'm sorry. Narkham drew the foul.
today's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all of our students the best of luck this school term. We are proud to support you. This message is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. Elliot Morris plays it ahead, knocked forward by DeMarco, but cleared away by Long Branch. And now they'll try to unlock Silva. Here's Thomas Silva in a race with Jacob Riley, and Riley wins that one. Silva goes down as Riley plays it back to Tchaikovsky.
Get here.
Well, that's twice now that they've tried to spring Silva, and Steinert has had a defender on him to make sure he couldn't get a good break.
Good move by Tyler Tafro as he gives it up to Barton.
That is a guy that you're going to have to stick with pretty tight. And so far they have.
Sam Narkin now winding up for a shot. I'm not sure if it was knocked away from under him or he just whiffed on it. Regardless, it's cleared away and it'll go out for a throw-in for Steinert. Deep in their defensive half, Byron Godinez will enter the fold. And don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian. Spartans with a mistake there, losing it off the throw-in. It'll be a Long Branch throw-in now. Green Wave takes it quickly. Pierre Louise plays it forward. Stepping in is Derek Monahan, and now it's played back and giving chases. Johan Gomez racing with Jacob Riley. Riley's been in a lot of foot races today.
No foul, keep it here.
Spartans defender wins that one, knocks it ahead.
Sir, he's holding up.
And Sam Narkin grabbing the shorts of the opponent. It's Evan Santiago. Whistle goes. Are we going to get a card here? Referee started to go to his front pocket, but then
Sir, what did you
decides
see?
not to.
Come on, he was giving him a wedgie.
And now it's going to go toward Long Branch. It's going to be a Steinert free kick. Bill Rohr and the Long Branch coaching staff pleading their case with the assistant referee here on the near side. Elliot Morris to take this free kick for the Spartans. Dennis Tchaikovsky, the only player back for Steinert. This one knocked forward. It's what Steinert wanted, but nobody was there at the spot. Matt Tafro was giving chase.
Hey, sir, next sub.
That's Steinert needs a little more of that.
Decent effort. This one knocked forward. A good touch to keep it in front of him for Sam Narkin. Now Sam Narkin racing against Evan Santiago. Santiago wins the battle, and now Narkin and Santiago going at it again. It was Narkin just a minute ago who was tugging on the shorts of Santiago and ended up going against Santiago. Battle forward in the box now. Players go down. Whistle goes against Steiner. It'll be a Long Branch free kick. And now kicking the ball away is Sam Narkin. He might get a card for that.
Got to keep cool.
Referee again looked like he was about to go to his pocket, and now he does finally issue the yellow card. So Sam Narkin.
Well, Narkin was getting dragged along on the ground and everything else, so I could see where he was getting a little upset.
.43 left to go in the first half. Narkin gets issued the yellow card, first of the day for the Spartans. Frustration from Narkin as he comes off.
Well, when a guy's frustrated enough to get a yellow, you know you're going to be frustrated when you're coming off.
Gets a couple of bounces and a friendly one at that for Long Branch.
Ooh, they were on sides, too.
Good job by Elliott Morris to knock that ball away.
Yeah, and that's been a key all year. I mean,
Evan, support him, Ev.
we haven't seen teams possess
Hey, they got 11
in
behind
the
the ball.
attacking third as much as we've seen Long Branch
11
in a
behind
long
the
time.
ball.
But that back three is it's comforting to know they're back there.
Chakowski, Riley, and Morris.
What do you kick the ball?
A couple of the best defenders in Mercer County, and now I think we're going to get a yellow card for Long Branch. Referee talking to one of the players, can't make out the number, but it'll be coming off soon. So
Andre!
We've not too many guys standing in our way yet today, have we?
looks like it's Carlos Andre Rodas.
Andre, come on, dude!
Yeah, it's been nice to have a clear vision here.
Yeah.
Not many subs so far today.
No, we're probably jinxing it.
Now you open. I'm just making sure my player comes off. That's all. That's all. This play stop. Dude, look at me. I know, but stop arguing, dude.
So Rodas gets him the yellow card 42 seconds after Sam Narkins issued a yellow card. Riley settles it down, plays it forward. And good plays to get through a couple defenders, and now Gomez is with it. Johan Gomez cutting it back inside. Slide tackle from Riley.
Nice job by Riley there.
Stays with Long Branch. Played out wide. Here's Mendoza. Brendan Mendoza trying to find Vieira. Good step in from Vega Ramirez.
Hey, they want it back. Dump it in. Dump it up. Dump it up. Pump it up! Come on, go! This is why they're baiting it, Evan! Dude,
Intercepted by DeMarco, but his touch was too heavy. Knocked forward by Long Branch. Picked up here by Gomez.
It's got to be better.
Gomez loses his footing. Tafro pressured. And then the pass is intercepted. Here's Lopez Flores. Alejandro Lopez Flores
good
feeding
ball.
it ahead. Oyula, good step in from Morris.
Yep, Morris is everywhere.
Elliott Morris starting to step up big time for the Spartans.
Yeah, we saw him do it in the Notre Dame game where he was just took over in the back.
White, get your shape! White, get your
Steiner now finally going to get some breathing room.
Ooh.
Down goes Vieira. Vega Ramirez stepped in on the tackle.
Limping a little. Limping a lot.
Yeah, Vieira definitely felt that. Number 2, he's down holding his right ankle. He'll try to go on.
He's not asking to come out. Not even looking at the bench.
Green Wave keep possession. Pierre, Luis, and Santiago played amongst each other in the back line. Green Wave trying to push Steinert's line.
Tomas, move! Chris, move! Chris, move with Tomas!
He's on your back.
Vieira able to complete that pass, but then it's taken off of Flores Lopez. Chris DeMarco now feeds it off to Matt Tafro. Matt Tafro on the far side, working against Santiago. Spartans trying to get into the box. Here's
That's a good ball.
a cross, goes through the goal mouth. It takes a couple bounces. Dropped by Tafro, and the shot saved. Still in play. It's a whiff on the shot from Tafro. Tafro brothers trying to connect there.
Well, Rodas made a great. He got a save there, and they were trying to do a replay of a rebound off the save, and then the Tafro brothers scoring.
Matt Tafro scoring the game winner against Burlington Township in the semis. It was off of a save, the initial shot from Tyler Tafro, and that time Tyler Tafro with the shot. Good save from Rodas, and Matt Tafro on the other end trying to put it back on frame, but didn't get much on it.
That was easily Steinert's best scoring opportunity of the game so far.
Spartans now gaining some confidence now. Vega Ramirez gives it off to Matt Tafro. Defender comes in. Tafro goes down with the defender. Whistle goes. Free kick for Steiner. Under 7 minutes to go. Yellow card comes out. I believe it was to Everardo Ortiz, number 22.
What was the card for?
Yellows are piling up here.
Yes. Third yellow issue to Long Branch, one to Steinert. Clock stops at 6:39 left on the clock.
Oh, we are in a what's the word I'm looking for? Our usual spot of nothing here at a Steinert game. Familiar situation, I guess I should say.
Spartans, their lone goal in the semifinal against Burlington Township came in the last 5 minutes of the first half. It was a Matt Taffro goal. This one caught by Carlos Gerardo Rodas. Long Branch keeper in the right spot at the right time and punts this one ahead. It's over the head of DeMarco. Falls to Lopez. Matus Lopez.
Matus!
Well, if a Steinert defender, it'll be a Long Branch throw-in.
One thing, Steinert is very comfortable in these kind of games. They're used to them. 5-1-0 wins this year. A couple more 2-0 wins.
And Steinert's been in 11 one-goal games this year, 8 wins in those one-goal games, 10 one-goal games for Long Branch.
Yeah.
They're just 2-8. And 6 of their first 7 losses of the season were by 1 goal. So they've been in a lot of tight contests, even though most of them haven't gone their way. Good switch of the fields there as Lopez drops it down to Vieira.
Everything's gone their way the last month.
Yes, absolutely. 9 straight wins for the Green Wave to get to this point. Good slide tackle in to get it to a teammate's Morris, and he knocks it ahead. A couple of bounces into the path of Tyler Taffro. Taffro gives it off to Byron Godinez. Spartans trying to connect some passes here. Clock ticks under 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Scoreless between Steinert and Long Branch in the Central Jersey Group 3 final.
Joe, we got to make a move, Joe. We got to move up top when they're sitting. If we don't move, nothing happens.
Interesting. Playing it back.
Green Wave head coach Bill Rohr instructing his teammates, his team, his players, wants to see a little more movement off the ball.
Is that Bill Rohr with the green and the baseball cap?
Yep, with the glasses.
Yeah, you can never tell who the head coach is.
Yeah. Throw in for the Spartans. Played back, almost a dangerous play there from Long Branch that they play on. Long Branch staying patient with him. They'll play it all the way back. Here's Evan Santiago. Waiting for his team to take shape.
Come a little higher. Come a little higher. Get involved in the fight. Go. Take the space. Go take the space. Go, please. Keep going.
Vieira finding some space here on the near side. They're unable to get it to him, though.
We could have got you there a lot earlier.
Knocked away by the Spartans, being held up here by Tyler Taffro. Play it back to Zach Barton. And now the Steinert will be patient with it. Knocked ahead, a good header to Ayula into the path of him. Here's Lopez now, Matus Lopez. Lopez trying to get around a couple of defenders, stepped in by Jacob Riley.
Come on!
Nice
What are you
job by
doing?
Riley.
Now Braden Quinn with plenty of space here on the near side. Spartans looking for a counterattack. Quinn cuts it back inside. Braden Quinn gets pulled down. It's Brendan Mendoza on the foul.
We saw a guy. He tried to go one-on-one on Jacob Riley. You're not going to be able to go 1v1 a lot on these back 3 guys. They usually win those battles.
And Riley, especially today, we've seen him a couple times going at it with Thomas Silva. Elliot Morris, of course, has stepped in a couple of times and been the last line of defense. Under 3 minutes left to go in the first half. Spartans taking their time here to set up the free kick. From about 40 yards out, it'll be Elliot Morris over it. Morris chips it in, far side of the box, headed toward the goal, and it's going to be picked up by Rodas.
Is that Riley on that?
Yeah,
header
not
or
much on that
Chakowski?
one. I think it was Riley.
Okay.
Steinert doing a nice job of getting back defensively.
Would have been a nice goal. 2 defenders teaming up for the goal.
There's Elliot Morris scoring the game winner in the quarterfinal against Red Bank for Steinert. Another 1-0 win for the Spartans. Good play by Santiago there to head it back to Rodas' keeper. Both teams still looking for the first goal of the contest. The sectional title on the line between Long Branch and Steinert. Under 2 minutes to go in the opening half. This one knocked ahead. Nice job by Long Branch to keep it going and losing it.
Yeah, Steinert will get a goalie kick here. Spartans would like to have one last push here in the final minute and 30. See if they can steal one here in the last couple seconds.
Marvin Oyula on the run there for Long Branch. Steinert able to stand tall, though, defensively. Morris plays it forward. Knocked back. Jakowski got to put the Jets back on as he's pressured by Gomez, and Gomez picks up for Long Branch. Chance for the Green Wave. Gomez gets around one player, crosses it in on the floor, or on the ground, I should say, and it's cleared away. And that's slipping on the ball is Gomez.
Once again, that back line being tested, coming up big.
Yeah, I think you got to say through this 40 minutes, it's not domination from Long Branch, but they look like the more likely team to score.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't call it domination, but they have had a lot of the better of the play.
Steinert keeping it contained here in the back line. Now they'll knock it ahead to Taffro. Tyler Taffro picks up. 20 seconds left on the clock.
I mean, they've had, let's put it this way, they've had a lot of the better of the play, but they haven't had any great scoring opportunities. So that's a credit to Steinert's defensive guys back there.
Battle in the corner between Godinez and Andre Rodas. And the flag goes up. It'll go out of play for Long Branch, and that'll do it for the first half. Scoreless between Steinert and Long Branch. And like we talked about, it's been a pretty evenly matched game. Steinert only one really decent opportunity. Header going over the bar off a set piece, and Long Branch not really testing Denis Tchaikovsky, the Steinert keeper, either. So pretty evenly played first 40. And we'll take a quick break and come back for second half action in a couple of minutes. Big thank you to our sponsors, and today's game is brought to you by Blend Restaurant. The Blend Restaurant in the heart of Hamilton on Route 33 would like to take this opportunity to wish the Spartans the best of luck today in their state tournament soccer game. The family at the Blend of Hamilton would also like to thank all Steinert fans and Hamilton Township residents for their patronage of local businesses. The Blend Restaurant cuisine is for the entire family, from great starters to burgers, sandwiches, quesadillas, and more. Blend also features main courses like ahi tuna, pork chops, and steaks. They're open Tuesday through Sunday from 11 a.m., closed on Mondays. Private parties and catering, plus gift cards for the holidays as well. Mention Steinert and get 10% off. And for Blend, will be open Thanksgiving morning for breakfast from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. We'll be showing the live stream of the Hamilton Steinert football game at Blend 911 Route 33 in Hamilton. Take a break for halftime. Be back for second half action between Steinert and Long Branch right here on the WBCB Sports Network.
This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford Subaru or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good!
Hi, I'm Sean Spiller, President of the New Jersey Education Association. On behalf of the 200,000 educators in all of our public schools, we wish all of our student athletes the very best luck in today's competition. We would also like to recognize the students in our public schools who participate in extracurricular activities, like the school play, robotics class, or the marching band. New Jersey schools are #1 in the nation. When parents, schools, and educators work together, our students are the winners. New Jersey Education Association supports our great public schools.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota is the choice for your next vehicle purchase or service this season. With new Toyota models available for immediate delivery and over 100 certified used and pre-owned vehicles for any budget. Plus service specials to keep you on the road to victory. Shop or schedule online at teamtoyota.net or choose one of our 3 locations in Langhorne, Glen Mills, or Princeton. Are you part of the team?
Hamilton Township in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a 4th-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Home at 3795 Nottingham Way, Hamilton Square. 1490 WBCB, Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties. This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford Subaru or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good!
Hi, I'm Sean Spiller, President of the New Jersey Education Association. On behalf of the 200,000 educators in all of our public schools, we wish all of our student athletes the very best luck in today's competition. We would also like to recognize the students in our public schools who participate in extracurricular activities, like the school play, robotics class, or the marching band. New Jersey schools are #1 in the nation. When parents, schools, and educators work together, our students are the winners. New Jersey Education Association supports our great public schools.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, Advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota is the choice for your next vehicle purchase or service this season. With new Toyota models available for immediate delivery and over 100 certified used and pre-owned vehicles for any budget, plus service specials to keep you on the road to victory. Shop or schedule online at teamtoyota.net or choose one of our 3 locations in Langhorne, Glen Mills, or Princeton. Are you part of the team?
Hamilton Township in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a 4th-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Home at 3795 Nottingham Way, Hamilton Square.
The second half of today's Steinert versus Long Branch game on the WBCB Sports Network is brought to you by Hyundai of Trenton. Car buying made simple at Hyundai of Trenton, 1655 North Olden Avenue, Ewing Township. Over 100 new Hyundai models from Elantras and Sonatas to SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe, Tucson, and Palisade, including hybrid models. Hyundai of Trenton will buy your vehicle even if you don't purchase a car. Fast payment, top dollar paid for your car. Hyundai of Trenton, car buying made simple in the area's fastest growing dealership at 1655 North Olden Avenue, Ewing Township. Today's game is also brought to you by Saul Funeral Home. Since 1899, proud to be a part of your greater Hamilton Township community is Saul Funeral Home. Saul Funeral Home is a 4th-generation family-owned business that proudly supports our community and has guided families in Mercer County when they need it most. Their caring, dedicated, and compassionate staff is always ready to go above and beyond to bring you the closure you deserve while celebrating the unique life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Homes is proud to support today's game and hopes you enjoy it. And don't forget, if you missed any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian, or online at Trentonian.com, the only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian. Scoreless between Steinert and Long Branch.
Yes.
Andrew Myers alongside Rich Fisher.
Steinert boys have been in a big long huddle, all kneeling down. Long huddle out there. I guess they're saying, look, boys, got to get after it. And I'll tell you, that was a strange first half because Long Branch, they won a lot of the loose balls, a lot of the free balls. Long Branch was getting to first. Somebody outside told me they think Steinert looks sluggish. I don't know if Steinert's sluggish. I just think they're a little, this Long Branch team is so quick that I think they make another team look sluggish. And the weird part about that half is, despite the possession advantage of Long Branch, Steinert had 6-2 shot advantage, and Gerardo Rodas had 4 saves. Dennis Shakovsky doesn't have a save yet. So Long Branch, for all their possession, does not have a shot on goal, and Steinert had 4 shots on goal. So it's a little weird, but I think Steinert's just going to have to really dig down and understand. What they need is they need that midfield and forward line to shut these guys down and stop them from, getting into that attacking third so frequently, which is, they've done a great job of doing that this year. So, and I had a lot of people. I got a heckler here in the press box. I've had about 3 or 4 people ask me today how many guys became eligible for Long Branch to start them on this winning streak. I don't know. I asked a couple of people at halftime. Nobody knows of anybody that became eligible. The guy I talked to that covers the Shore Conference for a website down there, he just told me that this team was very young and very inexperienced, and they began to gel. But, I mean, I could see very easily, maybe a guy becoming eligible that could change things around, but nobody seems to know that right now. So if Long Branch wins this game, I will try to find that out for the Trentonian story at least. But either way, they're here, we're here, Steinert's here, and Jim Gilio was here sticking his head in my face as I was trying to sound analytical.
Now a couple of players from Long Branch talking to the referee, and now Alejandro Lopez Flores is coming off with the referee. Could this be another jewelry issue?
Oh boy. I would think after that first one they would make sure nobody else.
He's actually bleeding. He's got a cut underneath his right eye, so good call there and good catch by the referees. And I saw the frustration from the Long Branch players, but it's a good call from the ref. Any blood, you got to get it checked out.
Yeah, if you get hit for jewelry once, okay, I get it. But if it happens again,
that would have been brutal.
If anybody else on your team has it on and you didn't get it off, that would have been a bad scene.
Right. And we saw in our last game against Burlington Township, one of the players had blood coming out of his mouth, and the coach was trying to argue with the referee that he wasn't bleeding.
Are you sure this guy's not Bill Rohr talking to Anthony Tessine?
Oh, possibly, yeah.
Oh,
well, no, I mean, Bill Rohr, the other guy's been screaming the whole time, so I figured it was him.
We always see assistants screaming the whole time.
Well, Tessine's always the vocal man on the bench for Steinert. So
that's a good point. A few of those guys let loose every now and then.
Yeah. So Lopez Flores getting tended to.
Guess we're getting a good view
in front
of
us here. A couple of bounces for Long Branch. Green Wave still trying to stick with it. There's a shot deflected, and a shot goes over the bar. It's a second chance for Gomez. The initial shot was deflected. It was De Oliveira Santos.
Good opportunity for Long Branch. After that first half, they haven't let up. They're still coming out with that pep in their step, so to speak. Yeah, the Long Branch coach is a little frustrated by that one.
Spartans survived that scare. Really wasn't much they could do there other than, I guess, trying to put a body in front of Johan Gomez. It took the shot to the deflection. Yep.
When a deflection happens, it's every man for himself. You can't, you can never plan for a deflection. That's why, it's always good that even if you want to possess and get that perfect shot, sometimes it's just good to let some go and put it on goal, and maybe you get a rebound or something, which is what Steinert had the other day. And, when Elliot Morris scored, that was a ball just bouncing around in the box that kind of landed in front of him in an open goal. So, sometimes you just got to be opportunistic.
Steinert hasn't had the prettiest of goals to get here, but across the line, it counts all the same. Good play forward there from DeMarco as he plays a through ball to Matt Taffro. Taffro now tries to get across through. Player goes down in the box, and the referee's going to point to the spot. We got a penalty coming up for Steinert.
Oh, boy. Who got taken down?
I'm trying to see. He's still down on the ground holding his right knee. Matt Taffro's going over to have a chat with him.
Oh, boy. Up. He's up.
Trying to see who it is. It looks like, is that number 15? Matias Perez.
Perez, yeah.
Perez gets a big hug there from Elliot Morris. Huge call there from the referee.
Huge is right.
Long Branch players trying to plead their case, but just over 3 minutes into this second half, it's a penalty for Steinert. And let's see who's going to take it. It looks like Tyler Taffro with the ball in his hand.
Well, here's a little pressure for both sides.
I didn't see if there was a yellow card issued there, but
Taffro practicing for basketball season
yes.
now.
Give me the paper. Give me the paper. You said you had the freaking thing.
Referees having a chat here. Now yellow card is going to be issued after the referees get together. Not sure who was issued to. We'll see who's coming off, though. And it's Elliot Morris coming off here.
Oh, wow. He got the yellow?
Yeah, I guess so. He's coming off. The yellows came right out.
Interesting. Holy cow.
Anthony Tessine is confused, to say the least. Byron Godin is going to come on now. The Long Branch coaching staff is screaming, trying to get some instructions out.
Well, this whole delay puts a little more pressure on Taffro and the goalie. You just sit there and think about it.
Yeah, long layoff here. Referee now having a chat with Carlos Gerardo Rodas.
We have not seen a PK. I haven't seen a PK in regulation all year. First one.
Here we go. Tyler Taffro at the spot. Scoreless game. Early second half. Whistle goes. Taffro. It's a save! Saved by Gerardo Rodas! And we stay scoreless.
What a great save. I mean, that's do or die. You're gonna guess, and you're gonna guess what way is he gonna go. And Rodas guessed perfectly. He tried to go to the lower left, and Rodas dove to his right.
Tyler Tafro's penalty kick denied by Carlos Gerardo Rodas, and we remain at a deadlock, scoreless 0-0.
Wow.
Here in the second half between Steinert and Long Branch. Remember that moment.
Yeah, you got to give Rodas a ton of credit.
It was a powerful shot from Tafro. But Rodas picked the right way.
There's nothing wrong with the shot. Just, again, if a goalie guesses right.
Now there's a blatant shove and kick away there. Got to be a yellow coming out for Christopher De Oliveira Santos.
Come on.
And I don't think the coaching staff is happy with him more than the referee.
Right.
And you hear him saying that's a stupid play.
Yep.
Right now, you can't do something stupid.
Well, you know what? There's a lot of yellows, but hey, you got to keep the game under control, you know? You let that stuff keep going, and it's going to turn into a slugfest. A game of this magnitude, you don't want it to deteriorate.
Elliot Morris over a free kick for the Spartans. Another yellow card issued to the Green Wave. You'd think the momentum now on Long Branch's side after that penalty save.
Yeah, you would think so, but so far, Steinert's holding its own here.
Another shove in the back there as Tafro goes down. Tyler Tafro, that is, and a free kick in a very dangerous spot for the Spartans.
Come on, go in.
Johan, just get away.
Referee having a word with a couple of Long Branch players.
Andre!
Johan Gomez, one of them, and finally Silva's coming over to try to take him away. Looks like Tyler Tafro is going to be over this free kick, and now Tafro just throws a ball up in the air. We got bodies going together, pushing and shoving between both sides.
Easy, boys. Easy, everybody.
Got it on camera. He threw it out his face.
Referees trying to keep cooler heads apart here. As, all we saw there was the players just talking, and then Tyler Tafro picked up the ball on the ground and tossed it up into the face of a Long Branch player.
Yeah.
Officials are going to get together now to have a chat because the head referee was still talking to the two Long Branch players. Not sure what kind of view he had on that. Assistant referee, the linesman here are going to get a yellow card issued to our Long Branch player. And now, of course, all the Long Branch players going over to point at the Steinert players. So we'll see which Spartan gets a yellow here.
I think both sides need to get a yellow.
Yep, so it's another being a yellow card issued. Let's see who it was to. Ryan Chakowski, it looks like, number 4.
Wouldn't you think it would have been Tafro?
Yeah, it's Chakowski. That's why it looks some confusion here. Elliot Morris now pleading his case.
That's a red for him. That's a red for him.
Well, now the Long Range coaches seem to think that it's Elliot Morris who got the yellow card, and he's already on a yellow. This would be a massive decision here.
Oh, my God,
if it's Elliot Morris.
Back away.
But, the Long Range players should probably get out of here and just let the referees figure it out. Tyler Tafro is coming off, it looks like.
Okay, Morris is staying on. Morris.
Yeah, I didn't see that Morris got involved there other than trying to be peacemaker.
And no yellow for Long Branch, right?
No, there was a yellow card issue, but I didn't see who it was to, and I didn't see a player come off either. Yeah, the coaching staffs are trying to figure things out as well. It is a free kick still for the Spartans. Some extracurriculars, though, as the referee was having a word with a couple of Green Wave players.
Wow, that was a lump in the throat for Steinert, thinking they were going to be without their best defender.
Hey, Ever, get goal side!
So it's Matias Perez and Bigger Ramirez over it. Perez with a shot, and it's bounced right in front of the keeper.
Brandon.
Handled by Gerardo Rodas and knocked forward by Long Branch. Some nerve-wracking moments for both teams. This ball goes out of play. Yellow cards go flying. Bodies are shoved, pushing and shoving.
Yeah, it's intense.
Wouldn't be a sectional final without it, Fish.
No, you don't get here by being mellow. Both of these teams are gritty. They work hard.
Thankfully, the pushing and shoving didn't escalate to more.
Yeah, that's your big worry. Yeah, the good job of whoever got in there, refs, or maybe other players, and just sort of breaking that stuff up before it did escalate.
Monahan knocks it ahead, looking for Braden Quinn, but his pass is too short, intercepted. And now pushed forward by Matus Lopez, good step in from Vega Ramirez to slow him down, but Lopez stays with it. Plays it out wide. Gomez loses it, cleared away by Jacob Riley. And it'll be a throw in for Long Branch. Plenty of action the first 6 minutes and change of the second half. Yellow cards, a penalty miss from Steinert, or save, I guess you could say, from the Long Branch keeper.
Hey, work here, Matus, work.
Lopez and Quinn go together.
Stop fouling, guys.
Quinn goes down.
Stupid, man. Just win the ball. Come on.
And again, Long Branch coach is not faulting the refs. They're saying quit fouling.
Yeah, it's been a couple of times they've shot themselves in the foot.
I find that because we've seen guys foul. They're obvious fouls, and the coach yells at the ref like it's their fault.
Here's Vega Ramirez with an effort. Goes well wide, goes into that, or almost goes into that crowd of fans behind the goal. Hits the fence though. Chris Vega Ramirez, one of the leading scorers on this Steinert team. He's tied with Tyler Taffro with 7 goals.
It's amazing. You got a team in the sectional final whose leading scorers have 7 goals.
Well, leading scorer for Long Branch, not much more. Thomas Silva with 12.
You know,
double digits, but
that 88 team was an awesome defensive team, the last team to win the sectional, but they had goal scorers too. They had guys up front, that Jacob brothers, Todd and Randy, a few other guys, and some midfielders that could score. They had it all. This team is living on its D.
Green Wave trying to keep possession here. Intercepted by the Spartans. And played through too heavy of a touch there from Vieira. A couple of bodies go flying down. Lopez Flores tries to play through. It's cleared away only as far as Andre Rodas, though. Now Rodas finds Lopez.
Yeah, they're giving him space here.
Matus Lopez cuts it back inside, beats another defender. Down goes Braden Quinn in the box.
Oh.
Lopez still with the ball, and now Tchaikovsky comes over to collect.
Wow.
Some nervous moments there for the Spartans back line.
Yeah, some excellent work with the ball at his feet by Lopez.
This one takes a bounce. Vega Ramirez goes up, battling with Pierre Luis. Knocked forward.
Gotta work here, Matus.
Braden Quinn now with some space on the near side. Lopez chasing him from behind.
Fouling!
And another foul there as soon as the coach says stop fouling.
Yeah.
Lopez goes right into his back. And
That
some more frustration from the Long Branch coaching staff.
That couldn't have been timed better. Stop fouling. Okay. Foul.
Free kick for Steinert.
Tristan, pick up! Matus, smart, bud!
Looks like Chris DeMarco will be over it.
Sir, next up!
6 Spartans at the edge of the box awaiting this free kick in. It's Braden Quinn over to help DeMarco. Both arms go up for number 11 for the Spartans. He crosses it in. It's a low bouncer. Goes off the heel of one player. Hands go up on both sides.
Yes.
And it goes out of play for a goal kick. It was Tchaikovsky who was in the area, went down.
Yeah, DeMarco tried to put her head on it, but
Matus!
went wide.
Ever. Slide outside to the left, please. I'm sorry. Uh-huh. Yeah, thank you.
Brendan Mendoza comes on. 10 minutes into the second half. No score still between Steinert and Long Branch.
How many times have you said that
Yes.
in these state games?
Yeah, it was 1-1 through 100 minutes last year between Steinert and Robbinsville before it went to penalties. Both goals in the first half. We remain scoreless 50 minutes into this one.
Andre, watch your hip. Andre, watch your hip.
Oh, good ball.
Good turn there, and it's trying to find Matias Perez, but cleared away by Long Branch. It'll stay with Steinert.
Now, Steinert hasn't. I thought that Steinert might suffer a little bit of a letdown after that penalty kick, but they've held their own.
Yeah, they've
More than held their own right now.
kept the pressure on. Haven't really tested Rodas after that, but
No.
Long Branch on the opposite side hasn't really had too many opportunities in the early portions of the second half.
Yeah, Rodas 6 saves in this game. Long Branch has yet to put one on the frame.
Good step from Braden Quinn. Quinn now in the middle of the field. Some space for him. Braden Quinn now cuts it back inside. Lopez Flores is there to pick it off. And a good touch by Gomez. He battles on the far side with Jacob Riley. Riley goes in with the slide tackle.
Yeah. Long Branch fans like
and
that.
We're going to get a yellow card again issued to Riley. And yeah, the Long Branch faithful really got into it here. Jacob Riley issued a yellow card. He'll come off for a bit.
4 yellows on Steinert?
Yes. Yeah, I forgot to write down the other one during the scrum, and they thought it was Elliot Morris.
Yeah.
I think Chakowski was the one who got that one.
Better be careful, man. You don't want to get that second one.
And if it was Chakowski who got the yellow in that little scrum, then Riley, Morris, and Chakowski are all on yellow cards right now, the 3 stalwarts in the back line for Steinert. So something to keep in mind here. Jacob Riley getting a chat here from Chris Hunt, the assistant coach for Steinert.
We should mention Long Branch has some yellows too, so but guys on both sides have to watch themselves.
Yeah, 5 yellow cards for Long Branch.
Yeah. The uniforms are green and white, but the color of the day is yellow.
Yes. This one in the box. DeMarco's got to clear it away. Good step in from Evan Santiago as he wins that ball. Santiago's still going. Far side, Santiago with a cross now. It's deflected off a Spartan defender. It'll be a long-range corner kick, excuse me. Trio of Steinert subs waiting to come on.
Evan, this is your chance.
Here's the corner. It's a good one at the spot. Pierre Louise got a head on it. Still going across the box, and it's in! It's in! Long Branch takes the lead, and it looks like it's going to be Thomas Silva to claim it.
Yep, Thomas Silva got it, and they got it on the head of Tristan Pierre-Louis, and he is a big target. And he got the header, and then they started bopping around. And I believe you're right. Thomas Silva collected it.
Thomas Silva extends his team lead, his 13th goal of the season. His second goal in this tournament. He's got 3 assists as well. Had a pair assists against Middletown South in the semis. And he puts Long Branch on the board off the set piece. Second header for the Green Wave, working to perfection. And an open net with Tchaikovsky away from the area.
Yeah, and we mentioned before, these guys are very tough on. They get a lot of goals on restarts and set pieces. And there's another example of it. Now, Steinert is in a bit of an unfamiliar territory now. They haven't been really playing from behind much. They've mostly been tied or playing with a slight lead. So see how the Spartans can react to having to get that equalizer.
Chris DeMarco getting around a couple of players. Tries to feed it through. He was looking for Sam Narkin, but a defender there. Yeah, Steinert will probably start to turn things up offensively. Plenty of time left with 27 minutes, but they trail it 1-0. Here's a cross inside, not a bad one. Cleared away. Gerardo Rodas coming way out of his box to clear that. Not very far, though. Spartans stick with it. It's played back. Zach Barton giving chase.
Tell you what, you got to give Tristan Pierre-Louis a lot of credit on that.
Absolutely.
Because he got up and got that header, and that started the whole scramble. I couldn't tell. Did Tchaikovsky have a save in there on that header?
Yeah, I don't know if he got a touch to it, but he was either down or closer to the far side of the net because he was not in the position to make that second save. And who could blame him? His defenders got to be the ones to mark up on the second header.
Right, exactly.
There's only so much a keeper can do in that situation. Steinert trying to keep possession. Here's Monahan. Derek Monahan playing it ahead. It's deflected off of a player. Bodies collide on the near side, and it goes out of play for a Steinert throw-in. And now they are going to finally switch it, I think, back to... no, it's going to stay with Steinert. Long Branch wanted that throw-in to go their way.
You got to give 10.
It'll stay with the Spartans. Here's the throw-in coming off his line to collect is Gerardo Rodas. Not a
was
bad time to be
throw-in? I thought
aggressive.
that was a free kick.
No, it was a throw-in, I think.
Wow, pretty strong throwing. Well, Steiner has to start playing with some real urgency now.
25 minutes left to go and counting.
And we'll see what Long Branch does. See if they want to keep trying to attack, or if they want to sort of settle in on that defensive parking the bus type of thing.
First time Steinert has trailed in this tournament.
Yeah, they never trailed against Lakewood, right?
No.
Yeah.
Here's a through ball looking to unlock Silva again, but Tchaikovsky's going to come out to collect. Yeah, they scored the first 2 goals in that game, then they had Lakewood had the penalty early in the second half, and then Steinert broke it open after that. The Spartans now, especially when they're trailing 1-0, that missed penalty early in the second half.
Well, yeah, I mean, in a game like this, you knew that missed penalty might loom large. And look, they got 24 minutes to get that equalizer.
Matias Perez winning the penalty. Tyler Taffaro took it. It was a decent effort, but an even better save from Carlos Gerardo Rodas to keep this scoreless before Long Branch scored the first goal of the game. Steinert looking for an equalizer here, switching the field to Braden Quinn. Here's Quinn trying to get around a defender. Braden Quinn now, a nice cross. He slides down. It's off ahead. DeMarco pops it up in the air, and it's going to go over the bar.
Wow, sliding cross.
Great effort there from Braden Quinn.
Yeah. Whew. Ah, man. Too bad for Quinn. That didn't result in a goal. That'd have been the assist of the year.
Yeah, would have been a highlight reel play from the Spartans junior. Long Branch survives, though. The Green Wave lead it 1-0. Goal from Tavis Silva. Played forward to Silva. Good knock ahead from Marvin Ayula. They'll try to switch the fields now, looking for Johan Gomez. Gomez battling Tyler Taffaro on the far side. Cuts it back inside. Here's Gomez. Gomez, the left-footed shot, but it bounced up on him. Not a great effort, but the Long Branch coaching staff happy with that. Don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at Trentonia.com, the only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County. 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian.
Hey, watch this. Hey, watch you.
Morris just tapping it out there.
Brandon, 3 right here. Brandon, 3 right here.
To Tchaikovsky.
Hey, drop in, Marv.
Tyler Taffaro in the middle of the field. Plays it back to Ryan Tchaikovsky.
No shift.
No panic in the Spartans as of now, but
No.
as the time continues to tick away. And mistakes like that, giving away.
Yeah, no panic, but you you really got to get focused. You got to get sharp. I mean, you got to put pressure on. You got to make Long Branch kind of worry.
Battle between Evan Santiago and Sam Narkin.
Hey, whoa!
Throw in for the Spartans. Some more pushing and shoving now here. As down goes Sam Narkin into the fence over near the spectators. Definitely
Sam Narkin has been getting beat up today.
another yellow card issued here to Long Branch.
It's our 10th yellow of the game.
Yeah. Sam Narkin is coming off as well. I'm not sure if he was issued. He had a yellow card in the first half, so if Narkin was issued a yellow card, he's done. But I think it would be a little more uproar from Steiner if that's the case. I think he's just getting subbed off here.
I don't know. Did you see anybody go in?
I didn't actually catch a Spartan go out there, but I can't imagine he was just issued a red card there because there would be a lot more talk there from the Steiner bench. But there was a yellow card issued to Long Branch.
What?
And now, Long Branch is trying to figure it out because they know that Narkin's on a yellow card. Play on here for now. As Long Branch tries to figure out the logistics.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, Steiner's got 9, 10 guys out there.
get these guys calm, we can.
I didn't see anybody go in, though, when Narcombe came off.
Yeah, I didn't catch it because somebody snuck on.
Yeah.
Please play with this and communicate that
The
to
nerve of
everybody
them.
else.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Not letting
To
us
not
see
make it
what's-
abundantly clear.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Why don't you go over there and say something to them, Andrew? I'm sure they'd love to hear from you
Yeah, right.
at this point in the
Yeah,
game.
especially now when they're trailing.
Yeah.
20 minutes away from their season potentially ending. I think I'll stay away from that situation.
Ah, you're a smart man.
Play on here. Whistle goes. Looks like it's going to be Steinert ball. They'll play it quickly. It's DeMarco, or excuse me, knocking ahead, looking for DeMarco. And now some communication and miscommunication between Morris and Chakowski. Flag is up, though, offside for Long Branch.
He wasn't involved in the play. No. We'll take all I slide ever to see. More back. Ever's a right back. Oh, Ever's a right back. Jordan got who? Why is Marvin a right back?
Morris's free kick knocked ahead by Tafro. Cleared back to him. Here's Braden Quinn down the far side. Flag goes up, though, and Quinn can't believe it. Another squandered opportunity for the Spartans.
Yep.
As we've reached the halfway point of this second half. Under 20 to go. 1-0 lead for Long Branch over Steinert. Alongside Rich Fisher, I'm Andrew Myers. Thanks for joining us on the WBCB Sports Network.
Steiner can't let frustration get to them, though. They have to keep, again, keep focus. You know, you pretty much got to raise that intensity. I know I keep saying that, but you really got to get after it. Like that.
Pass intercepted by Chris DeMarco. Feeds Matt Tafro. Good touch by Tafro, but it's a good step in from Pierre Louise.
Yeah, Pierre Louise. He's a big dude back there.
Great recovery by the Long Branch defender, number 5. One of the 4 seniors here is a cross, and what a save by Rodas. I guess you can call it a save. He just tried to keep it away from a Spartan player.
Yeah, well, yeah, he just knocked it out of danger. I don't think it was going in, but it could have been if there was a Steiner guy there.
Carlos Gerardo Rodas standing tall for the Green Wave. 115 saves in 13 games coming into this contest. Had a couple of games missing without stats. But he had 8 saves against Middletown South in the semifinal on Tuesday, so he's been busy in this tournament. Spartan's putting it on him here in the second half. He's already had a penalty save and then a big save there. Braden Quinn gets around a defender, but the defender clips him in the back end. It's Everardo Ortiz called for the foul. Good opportunity here for the Spartans.
Hey, 4!
Free kick on the edge of the box. It'll be Chris DeMarco to take it. It looks like it's going to be an outswinger with his right foot. Spartans getting set up in the box. Looking for an equalizer. It's the first time they trailed in this tournament.
You said all I needed one, right? Is that what you said before? What?
DeMarco not happy with the distance of the
No.
wall, and now the assistant referee is going to come out and give the 10 yards. It's a one-man wall with Alejandro Lopez Flores. And now some discussion on what the 10-yard line is.
Gotta love those one-man walls.
Joe, goal side!
See if it matters here. DeMarco lining up for it. Knocks into the box, far post. Spartan goes down. It's skimmed off of a Steiner head. Will stay in play, and Long Branch will launch it forward. Out of play for a throw-in.
Are you good, Ale?
You have 2 balls on the field here, but they play on. This one into the box, headed across into the goal mouth, and falling down on it is Gerardo Rodas.
Are you okay? Or do you need one? Yes.
Steiner starting to pick up their urgency. Trailing in the second half. Long Branch trying to keep their composure. Thomas Silva goal, the only difference in this game. Here is Silva on the far side, trying to get around Jacob Riley, but his touch is too heavy and it goes out of play.
You ever notice how the winning coaches are always smiling a little more?
Yes, yes. Especially at this point in the game.
Yeah, yeah.
Good battle on the near side. Braden Quinn totally not playing the ball at all. Just looked like he went forearm into the face of.
He got away with one there.
Yeah,
for
and the
sure.
assistant referee is right there. Not sure how he missed it. No real uproar either from Long Branch, excuse me. So nothing doing there. But yeah, Braden Quinn definitely getting away with one.
I think Long Branch guys, they focus on their team. You know, they don't focus on the stuff they can't control.
Played ahead to Matus Lopez, intercepted by Riley.
And we really haven't heard Steiner's bench yelling too much at the ref either today. I mean, you know, I think both coaches seem to think they're doing a pretty good job.
Spectators starting to get a little riled up on the far side. Could be 15 minutes away from crowning a champion in the Central Jersey Group 3 tournament. Ball will stay with the Spartans. Throw in for Steiner on the far side.
Joe, sink in a little bit and help. Sink in a little bit and help. Keep it in front.
Played out to Jacob Riley. Good 1-2 between him and Monahan, but Monahan's pass is too far. And Riley upset with the referee, saying that he got in his way. Tough break for the Spartans there. Throw in for Long Branch. Green Wave have not won a sectional title since 1997. It's been 36 years since Steiners won. There's a battle for it between Gomez and Quinn. Quinn wins it for a moment, but Gomez able to win it back, and then a good backheel pass from Silva to Gomez. Here's Johan Gomez. Tries to feed it down the near side in the corner and goes out of play. Quickly taken by the Spartans. Here's DeMarco. Plays it ahead looking for Taffro, and Matt Taffro wins it back, goes down. Whistle goes.
Brandon, you gotta get that right away. You gotta yell. Don't give me a yellow.
Steiner trying to take it quickly. Chris DeMarco over it, but he'll now leave it off to Elliot Morris.
I know what you're doing, but if they kick it, you get a yellow.
It's a decent ball, but
knocked
too
into
far.
the box over everybody. Tyler Taffro there for the cleanup and tries to put it toward frame, but it goes out of play. It'll be a goal kick for Long Branch. Today's game is brought to you by the Italian People's Bakery, who's proud to support high school sports on the WBCB Sports Network. Visit them at their signature location at 63 Butler Street for the finest rolls, deli meats, and pastries. Drive by to smell that homemade bread made daily and have them cater your next party or affair. Visit them once again at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg, the Italian People's Bakery since 1936. Matt Saffro working along the near side, trying to cross it in. Pass is deflected.
It's just, ironically, Steinert has had the ball a lot more in this second half, and yet Long Branch has the goal.
Green Wave starting to work on the back foot now. This one, a dangerous clearance across the box. Cleared away now by Matus Lopez. And it wouldn't shock me in the last 12 minutes and change here if the ball remains for the most part in Steiner's half. As down goes, I believe that's Jacob Riley. Clock is going to stop. 12:09 on the clock. And now the trainer and Chris Hunt's going to go out to check on Jacob Riley. I believe that's who it is, number 5.
What? Hey, water.
Yeah, you get in a situation like this, and Steiner has obviously Steiner's gotten goals from a lot of different people. When your leading scorers have 7 goals, you got a lot of people contributing. But they do have some guys that can do stuff with the ball at their feet. They got guys like DeMarco and Vega. I mean, they might be guys that really might want to try to impose their will a little bit here at the offensive end. I mean, but you don't want to do that to where you get away from your game plan. But at times, You gotta stray a little bit. Oh man. And now you got Riley limping off. That is not a good sign.
Jacob Riley having to be helped off by assistant coach Chris Hunt and the trainer Chris McLaughlin. Not a welcome sight for the Spartans with 12:09 on the clock. And today's broadcast is brought to you by the Blend Restaurant. The Blend Restaurant in the heart of Hamilton on Route 33 would like to take this opportunity to wish the Spartans the best of luck today in their state tournament soccer game. The family at the Blend of Hamilton would also like to thank all Steiner fans and Hamilton Township residents for their patronage of local businesses. Blend is open on Thanksgiving morning for breakfast, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. We'll be showing the live stream of the Hamilton Steiner football game at Blend 911 Route 33 in Hamilton.
I love that.
Yeah, awesome. A little get-together and watch the Thanksgiving game.
Yeah, I love they put it on at the bar. I mean, it makes us feel like, I told Keith Noonan the last time, it makes us feel like we're like Jim Nance and Tony Romo.
Yes,
or something.
yes.
People actually watching us in the bar.
This year's game will be right here at Steinert.
Out!
Pinball back and forth. The Steinert boys soccer team here trying to scratch together an equalizer. Played forward. Here's Matias Perez. Perez puts it on frame, but right there to collect is Gerardo Rodas. Not much on that one.
Okay, they're giving out left and right.
Nice boot by Rodas there, and Steiner just headed it out of bounds. You got it.
Long Branch keeping the pressure on. Here's Silva. Coming back in is Morris. Elliot Morris just got to clear it away with some pressure on him.
I'm not sure about Jacob Riley. I think he had a big cut on his shin, it looked like. So I don't know if he's going to be out for good or they just got to bandage him up.
We'll see if number 5 comes back on for Steiner. Big loss
Big.
right now without him. One of the key defenders. Stepping in and fouling there is Carlos Andre Rodas. Racing up to take this free kick is Ryan Chakowski right here at midfield in front of us. Headed away only as far as Chris Vega, though, and then his clearance deflected back. A friendly bounce for the Spartans as Tyler Taffrell gave chase, but coming out is Rodas to collect.
Rodas is on top of things.
Yeah, he's really owning the box there.
Yeah.
Trying to add a sectional final shutout to his resume. And a misplay there is Perez is in front of that. Popped up in the air, cleared away by Pierre Louise. But a good win by Braden Quinn over the back of the defender. Chris DeMarco now tries to get around one. Cleared away only as far as Quinn, who gets it back to DeMarco. Tries to find Matias Perez, and it's cleared away. Bad touch from Godinez. One back by Long Branch, and they'll just play it forward to the corner as Silva gives chase. Morris goes down with Silva, and they're going to say it's going to stick with Long Branch. Under 10 minutes to go. Clock remains to tick as Long Branch will make a sub. Christopher De Oliveira Santos comes on. And it looks like the goal scorer, Thomas Silva, coming off. 27 minutes, 27 seconds remaining in the second half. It was Silva who scored the lone goal in this contest to this point. Can Long Branch find a second one and try to put this game away? Trying to switch the fields. Good touchdown there by Lopez Flores, but taken away by Braden Quinn. Quinn with some space now as Lopez Flores chases. Tries to play a through ball to Taffro. And then one back by Quinn. A good recovery there.
Excellent slide tackle by Quinn, but doesn't look like it's going to amount to much unless Steiner can keep it in his zone.
Step in from Chris Vega Ramirez, and now Derek Monahan keeps the ball in front. And a great job by Chris Vega Ramirez to keep the ball at his feet. Plays it out to Braden Quinn. Quinn setting up the cross, and it's going to go into the box. Caught by Gerardo Rodas, and he falls down on it. 8:35 left to go and counting. 1-0 lead for Long Branch.
When you're ready. You're good now, go. You need a minute, go. Wait.
A lot of people chattering.
Work hard. Work hard.
Probably hear it.
Good touch by Godinez. Godinez clipped. They call a foul on Long Branch. It'll go for a Spartans free kick. Thomas Silva, quick breather for him. He's ready to re-enter.
don't see Jake Riley. Did you see Jake Riley anywhere?
No, I don't see him over there. He might be on the bench.
He had a look of real anguish coming off, and I don't know if it was from
Brandon, be aware. Second ball here.
Good play forward by Morris. Still in. He's Tafro now trying to get across.
Steiner, I don't know what it is, but Steiner just cannot convert on restarts and set plays.
They'll have another opportunity here on a corner kick. Under 8 minutes to play. Steiner, desperate for an equalizer here to keep their season alive. Trying to avoid their second consecutive sectional final loss. This one crossed in. It's a good one. And caught by Gerardo Rodas. Right spot, right time for the Long Branch keeper.
Yeah, you get more impressed with that guy as the game goes on.
Just a junior, so the Green Wave will have him back next year.
Oh, this team could be loaded next year.
Yeah, it could be a very dangerous team. We're just 7 minutes away from a sectional final. A couple of bounces over Morris. He's got to play it back to Tchaikovsky. And Tchaikovsky's got to get anything on that. Dangerous pass back to the keeper. And now this one's intercepted. Gomez tries to play it inside. Cleared away by the Spartans. Big Ramirez steps in to win that back. And another Long Branch player goes down right in front of the assistant. He says nothing. The Spartans will reset and play it all the way back to Tchaikovsky. Played forward, looking for Tyler Tafro. He battles with Pierre Louise, headed back in the middle of the field. Long Branch player goes down. And it's going to be a foul called on Steiner.
That really didn't look intentional, but
a yellow card issued to Chris Vega Ramirez.
Yeah, I mean, it was deserved, but I don't think it was intentional. But what is that? 11? How many yellows do we have now?
I think it's 6 and 6 each now. Yeah, it's 12 yellow cards. .6:14 left to go on the clock. Stopped for the moment. Tristan Pierre Louise will take this free kick for Long Branch. 1-0 lead for the Green Wave. They're trying to see this thing out for their first sectional title since 1997.
Joe, we need more from you there.
Derek Monahan plays it back.
Tomas, go with him.
All right, Tchaikovsky picks up with some space. Not much time left for the Spartans. Plays it forward off the chest of DeMarco. And Long Branch able to get possession back. DeMarco racing back defensively. Johan Gomez with it now, trying to get around a defender. Gets one. Gets around another. Johan Gomez for Long Branch. Cuts it back into the middle of the field. Now plays it forward to a teammate. Steinert Spartans are there. Tias Perez picks up, trying to find some teammates to pass it to. Defender coming from the back and drags him down.
Yeah.
Marvin Ayula, they're going to get a yellow card issue here to Ayula.
Are you kidding me?
That was pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Come on! Brandon. Come on!
And now the Steinert bench is cheering for some reason. As Brendan Mendoza gets issued that yellow.
We can't do anything. Come on! No!
It's not a second, is it?
And maybe it is because there's only 9 outfield players if I'm counting correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only got 9 outfield players for Long Branch, so Mendoza gets issued a yellow there. Second one, I thought it was Oyula, number 8. Looks like it's number 6, Mendoza. And a big one there with 5:20 left to go as Long Branch down to 10 men now.
Steiner will get a man advantage here and see what they can do with it.
We'll see if they can take advantage of it. This one knocked ahead. Silva steps up. Doesn't go that far, though. Played forward to DeMarco. DeMarco stays on side, says the referee. Chris DeMarco cutting it back inside, and his pass is intercepted, and now Long Branch will just try to clear it forward. Byron Godinez, the last player back for the Spartans before Tchaikovsky, the keeper. And then Godinez plays it out. Now we get one for the Spartans. Had time there.
No.
For just joining us here for the Central Jersey Group 3 sectional final. Plenty of yellow cards coming back and forth. Long Branch now down to 10 men.
This is not a friendly game. I'll tell you that much. Guys on both sides are getting a little.
And a mistouch there from Thomas Silva. Gives the ball back to Steinert. Spartans missed the penalty. It was saved by Gerardo Rodas early in the second half from Tyler Taffro. And then a goal from Thomas Silva. The lone goal on the board right now. 1-0 lead for Long Branch. Under 5 to go. Braden Quinn battling against a couple of defenders. Cleared away. Only as far as Lopez. Lopez with a good hold-up play, and he plays it off of Elliot Morris. And a little shove in the back there from Morris. Lopez didn't like it, but the Long Branch coaching staff telling him to keep his cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going on. Yeah, of everything that's been called, there's been a few things that these guys are getting away with.
Absolutely.
On both sides.
Chakowski knocks it forward. Good flick on by Tyler Taffro. Gets it to his brother, Matt Taffro, and now Taffro, good slide tackle in from Andre Rodas. Chris DeMarco picks back up for the Spartans, though. They try to switch the fields. Here's Derek Monahan. Monahan on the far side. Crossed it in off his left foot. Cleared away by a defender. Monahan trying to win it back, but clips it off his heel. And it's cleared away out for a Steinert throw-in. 3:20 left to go and counting.
We got Chakowski and Mars. Okay, now they're moving forward. I think you got to get those guys up. Well, Chakowski's still back. Godin's still back.
The whistle goes against Steinert. Zach Barton called for the foul. And some seconds will tick off the clock here as Long Branch will set up for a free kick. Under 3 minutes left to go. Green Wave lead it 1-0. It's been 27 years since their last sectional title. 36 years for Steinert. One of those streaks about to come to an end. Green Wave trying to switch the field. Stepping in is Gomez. And a good 1-2 there between Gomez and Ayula. And knocked forward. Long Branch very frustrated, the coaching staff and the bench.
Yeah.
Frustrated with the ball just being given away there as Steinert regains possession. Pierre Louise wins that header. Played forward. And now Lopez racing forward. Onside, they say. Matus Lopez with a shot right into the chest of Tchaikovsky. Chance for Long Branch to put it away, and the Steinert keeper stands tall. 2 minutes left to go. Morris gives that ball away. Steinert unable to keep possession. Played again to Lopez, and this time the flag is up. Lopez offside. Steinert will do their best to take this quickly as possible. Dennis Tchaikovsky, the keeper, coming way up. Minute 40 left on the clock and counting. Steinert desperate for an equalizer.
Dude, we have a minute 30 left, and we're winning by 1 goal. We do not need a score.
This one flicked ahead.
We don't need him going
Still up in the air and up for grabs. Zach Barton trying to win it for the Spartans. He goes down. Good job defensively by Long Branch. And now the whistle goes against Steinert.
And one of the Long Branch coaches was just saying, we have a lead with a minute 30 left. We don't need him going up. They just want to defend.
Yeah, it doesn't matter by how many goals you win this game by.
No. It doesn't matter how many you lose by either.
Yeah.
So if you're Steinert, I'd just flood that attacking third when you get the ball.
Yeah, why not? Push it. As we've reached under the final minute in this sectional final. Long Branch, seconds away.
One last chance for Spartans.
Steinert pushing it forward, trying to make something out of nothing. DeMarco loses it. Chakowski knocks it ahead. 45 seconds left on the clock. Pierre Louise jumps off of Morris. Whistle goes. It's going to be a free kick for Steinert, and they'll try to take it quickly here. 35 seconds left to go. DeMarco over it. Everybody pushing forward. Tchaikovsky, the keeper, racing into the box. 30 seconds left to go. The clock continues to run. Everybody ahead of this ball. DeMarco knocks it forward into the box. Headed toward frame. Gerardo comes out, and Rodas falls down, and that might just do it. 15 seconds remain. Gerardo Rodas knocks it ahead. As Dennis Tchaikovsky is out of the net. They won't try to shoot it, though. With 3 seconds left to go, the celebrations will begin for Long Branch as the Green Wave have won the Central Jersey Group 3 sectional final.
Well, I'll tell you what, you got to give this team all kinds. I mean, look, let's be honest. We announced Steinert games, we broadcast Steinert games, and we were hoping to broadcast another one. So a little piece of us would have liked to seen Steinert win. They didn't, but all the credit to Long Branch. This was a very good team. They moved the ball well. They hustled. They got on loose balls. They did what they had to do. They shut down Steinert. They deserve this, and they're a red hot team right now. They're playing with all the confidence in the world. Look, congratulations to Long Branch for what they've done, and congratulations to Steinert for one heck of a run. And very disappointing to get to this point 2 straight years and come away empty. And can't imagine what's going through the head of some of these seniors as they know this is it. And it's weird. We keep bringing up 1988, and that year, that was the 4th state championship won by Coach Paul Tessine since he took over here. And, Steinert was still one of the premier teams, not just in the county, but in the state. And you never expected a drought like this now, 36 years to go without a sectional title. But that's the way it goes sometimes. And, he said Steinert's got, they lose some key guys, but they do have some very, very good guys coming back. But right now, that doesn't mean squat to these seniors, and you really feel for them. And tough day for Steinert, great day for Long Branch, and we wish Long Branch all the luck. I mean, they are the Cinderella story in this tournament. Here come their fans. They can celebrate with the players.
Yeah, not sure if it was just spectators, maybe the JV squad or the freshman squad or something like that. But yeah, Long Branch certainly deserving of this celebration.
Yeah,
here.
Good for them. Have some fun and enjoy it.
Yeah,
now
so
we'll have the handshake.
Tough break for the Spartans.
Buddy.
All right, Fish.
I gotta go.
Always a pleasure. The Spartans, a heartbreak again for Steinert. Back-to-back seasons they lose in the Group 3 Central Jersey Group 3 sectional final, losing in penalties to Robbinsville last year, and now a 1-0 loss to Long Branch this year. All the credit to the Green Wave, who have now won 10 straight games. They will clinch their 6th consecutive winning season at 12-10 now, and they'll go on and try to grab a Group 3 tournament victory. Of course, just 2 matchups and 2 wins needed for that one, and those games will kick off on Tuesday with the rest of the Group 3 winners across New Jersey high school boys soccer. Today's game could not be possible without our sponsors, Hamilton Township Division of Health. The Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. It is important for everyone to stay up to date on recommended vaccines. Whether you or a loved one needs an annual flu shot, a COVID-19 vaccine, or a pneumonia shot, Hamilton's Division of Health is ready to help. Are you or a loved one homebound? The division's caring nurses will bring your vaccine to you. For families that may be underinsured or uninsured, the division offers free routine vaccinations for children. Most residents in Mercer County are able to take advantage of the free and confidential STI and HIV testing clinic. And the staff at the Hamilton Township Division of Health are experienced and proud to serve the Hamilton community. Visit hamiltonnj.com/health for more information, services, and upcoming clinics and eligibility. That's hamiltonnj.com/health. Stay healthy, Hamilton. Today's game is also brought to you by the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter. We're looking for a loving pet to add to your family. Consider visiting the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter at 2100 Sylvan Avenue. The experienced shelter staff will do their best to match you with a companion that is a good fit for you and your family and lifestyle. The shelter has cats and dogs available, and sometimes smaller pets like reptiles, birds, and rabbits. The Hamilton Animal Shelter is open Monday through Saturday, 10:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., Thursdays till 7 p.m., and closed on Sundays. You can view their adoptable pets at hamiltonnj.com/animal shelter and also learn about volunteer and foster programs. That's hamiltonnj.com/animal shelter. The shelter is at 2100 Sylvan Avenue off South Olden Avenue. The rest of our sponsors for today's game: Revere Restaurant, Capital Health System, Team Toyota, New Jersey Education Association, Haldeman Ford Subaru, the Italian People's Bakery, Shaw Funeral Homes, the Hamilton Township Education Association, Hyundai of Trenton, Hamilton Township Animal Shelter, the Trentonian, and the Hamilton Township Division of Health. And that'll do it for us here on the WBCB Sports Network. For our cameraman, Gus Barber, our video engineer, Brianne O'Neill and Ethan Aldonado, our color man, Rich Fisher, I'm Andrew Myers. Signing off from Steinert High School, your final once again, a 1-0 win for Long Branch over Steinert, and the Long Branch Green Wave High School are winners of the Central Jersey Group 3 Boys Soccer Tournament for 2024. Thanks for listening, folks. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.